Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Chris. Today I want to do a quick video for you guys and gals on 10 randomly pulled Fantastic Four books. I just want to go through these. I don't know what they are, and I'm just going to start showing. Well, this is Fantastic Four, number 147. This is probably from 1976, and this is a great cover and art by Rich Buckler and Joe Sinnott. So you have a great Thing versus the Submariner, and you have Sue up there. Man, look at that art. I just love these issues of the Fantastic Four. These mid-70s issues are my favorite. And you have the John Romita designed cover for the Submariner. I always like that. Yeah, these issues always had action and a lot of adventure. One thing that turned me off in the 90s, mid-90s, with the issues was so boring. But yeah, I go back to these 70s issues, and they're all great. I just love them. So that's Fantastic Four 149. I'm sorry, Fantastic Four 147 by Rich Buckler. He's done the cover art and the interiors. So there you go. There's the first one. All right. Oh, this is Fantastic Four 113. This is the Overmind. He's a pretty lame villain, but you have appearances by the Watcher, and the Thing is beaten. Yeah, this is not one of my favorite books. It's actually kind of boring. You probably don't hear that a lot on these reviews, but one thing I'm going to be honest with you folks. I don't care for this issue. You do have great art by John Buscema, of course. That's one thing that's always a stable thing in these comic books is John Buscema. He's great in whatever he draws. But yep, so that's Fantastic Four 113. It's very fine minus. I graded that. That's probably from 1971. All right, next up we have, this is Fantastic Four Annual 14 from 1979. This features a cover art by John Sinnott. Looks like he did both pencils and inks. And you have Franklin Richards there being attacked by part of the, I think they're called the Salem Six. And there's a big fight, and Agatha Harkness is involved. This is the old Agatha Harkness, not like the younger one in the Marvel Universe now on TV and everything. They've aged her down a little bit. Originally, she was an old woman, an old witch. So that's what this story is about. Eventually, they... Mr. Fantastic and Agatha, they defeat the villains and save Franklin. So this is before Franklin really became powerful. But yeah, this is Fantastic Four Annual number 14 from 1979. All right, what is this? Oh, this is Fantastic Four number 127. It's a 20-cent cover, so it's probably from 1972. You have Ben fighting the Mole Man and his minions. So basically, this story, if I remember correctly, Sue and Reed's building got blown up, and the Thing arrives, and it's the Mole Man there, and they fight. So basically, it's kind of a so-so story. The art is John Buscema again. You can't beat that, and you can't beat early 70s Fantastic Four. I just love these. There's not much I don't like by Marvel until you get up in the 90s. All right. Next up we have, this is a great anniversary. This is the Fantastic Four 150, where Quicksilver and Crystal, the elemental Inhuman, get married. So they fight big battle at the wedding. You have Ultron there. I can't remember what number the Ultron this is. Every issue they had a different number after his name. Eventually they just started calling him Ultron. But yeah, this is a great, this is, who drew this cover? This is a Gil Kane cover. I can tell by looking at the Fantastic Four and that odd anatomy. Yeah, so this is Fantastic Four 150 from 1976. And or 75, 76. But it's really great. I like it. It's good to have in the collection. Anytime you have a wedding issue, they're pretty cool because always something goes wrong. not at my wedding. I went through a drive-through window and got married in Las Vegas, so it wasn't much to go wrong there. All right, next we have Fantastic Four 73. I love this book. Unfortunately, my cover, the staple at the cover is popped. Otherwise, it'd be a great copy. It's nice and clean. I went ahead and graded a very, very good plus. I downgraded a lot. So this story features Dr. Doom dressed up as Daredevil, and he tries to go meet the Fantastic Four. He's expected, and then he attacks the Fantastic Four, and then the real Daredevil shows up, and they attack him, and then Spider-Man appears, and Thor appear, and they're all in the book, and it's a great book. It's, of course, Jack Kirby and Joe Sinnott, and it's one of these great 12-cent issues. I just love Jack Kirby and Joe Sinnott, Fantastic Four, and this was the whole series was great. I mean, this is one of the greatest runs in comics. So if you guys can check this book out, please do. And this is one of the few times that Kirby drew Spider-Man, and I guess Joe Sinnott saved him with the inking because this one looks pretty good. Normally when Jack Kirby does it by himself, they look kind of crappy. I don't want to say that about Kirby, but it's true. His Spider-Man that are not inked look kind of crappy. But this is a good one. All right, so that's Fantastic Four 73. All right, next we have, what is this one? Oh, Lordy. This is Fantastic Four 137. I graded this very fine. This is probably 1973. So basically, this is one of those weird stories where you have the Warhead. This is the Warhead monster, and if you're familiar with any space, real life space lore, the Russians had a satellite called Sputnik. This is Sputnik right here. This monster's head is Sputnik. And it's this is a silly story, and it's really not even worth reading. But the art's good. It's, of course, John Buscema. Can't go wrong with him. And if you need to fill a number in your collection, that works. But this is one of those silly issues where the monster is just weird. So, yeah. So Sputnik head on the monster. Warhead. So there you have it. Fantastic Four 137. All right, next we have, oh, this is a good one. This is Fantastic Four, number 156, 1976, I think. 75 or 76. And this features a story by Dr. Doom. Silver Surfer also appears. Silver Surfer battles the Fantastic Four because Dr. Doom has kidnapped Shalabal and holding her hostage, and he's forced to fight the Fantastic Four. But he loses, and you'll have to read the book to see what else happens. But this is great art by Rich Buckler and John Sinnott. And this is a great Dr. Doom cover. I love Dr. Doom covers. I love the character. The more evil the character, I like. All right, next. Oh, this is Fantastic Four 189 from 1977. This features the original Human Torch. He battles the current day Johnny Storm version. You have a Vision Quasimodo. The robot Human Torch is kind of programmed to fight the Fantastic Four, and of course they beat him and he goes back into hibernation. But yeah, this is a good book. This is a Jack Kirby cover, and you can really tell it's Jack Kirby. Look at that Quasimodo face. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I love Jack Kirby. All right, so this is Fantastic Four 189 from 1977. All right. This is number 10. Oh, this is a great one. This is Fantastic Four 176 from 1976. This is The Impossible Man. You got cover art by Jack Kirby and Joe Sinnott. The interior story, I remember it so well. He pops into Marvel headquarters, and you see Jack Kirby and Stan Lee in the story, and he causes all kind of chaos and everything. And this run, I'd say within 10 issues of this story were some of my favorites, because you had like the Brute, and you had the Frightful Four, and of course you had Impossible Man, and plus you had that wonderful art by George Perez. You just can't beat it. Look at that art. Man, that's a fun issue. I remember being a small boy reading this. When my parents had a restaurant, I would sit there at the booth and read my comics, and I remember having that one specifically. All right, that's my 10, and then I always do one bonus. That's my thing. I do an extra book. So let's see what we have. Oh, this is, Fantastic Four Annual number 3. This is the wedding of Sue and Reed. And I think you have every superhero at the time is in this book. You have X-Men, you have Captain America, you have everybody. And it's a good read. And I think I rated this a very good minus. It's not in the best shape, but it's a good read. It's not falling apart, so I can read it and just put it back in my box. So that's a great book. Anytime you can get an early 1965 Fantastic Four, that's a good thing. And the display is great. Look at that. So this is Fantastic Four Annual number 3. This is the wedding of Reed and Sue. All right, there you have it. That's my 10 books plus 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've been kind of behind making videos. I'm home alone. My wife is on a cruise, so I have to take care of the cats in the household and plus work. So I've been kind of busy, but she'll be home tomorrow, and I should be able to get back in my schedule. I'm going to try to do at least 2 videos a week. I want to have quality videos. I just don't want to just get on there and do something silly. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you later. Please like, share, subscribe, and we will see you. Bye.